I came to write this book in a long and winding way. I think I knew for years I needed to write the book, and yet I couldn't imagine writing it. Much of what appeared in the book I swore I was never going to write about, and then I would get to a place where I'd think, oh my God, I can't leave this out. And then you wind up with this completely discrete entity that happens to be a memoir. What dogs meant to me and Caroline is, the short answer is almost everything. We met because we had puppies who we loved more than anything in the world, and we became, in a lot of ways, like new moms in the park. You know, it's that special code that nobody else quite shares with you. Caroline interviewed me early on in our friendship for her book about dogs, and I still remember saying to her then that there was a certain wildness and joy that almost came with the model of walking in the woods with these beautiful creatures, and that was really the foundation of our friendship. I think one of the things that drew us to each other from the beginning was the idea that friendship is an open-ended contract. There's no for better or for worse. There's no written in, oh my God, you're driving me crazy, but I'm going to stay. A friend of mine used to say, if you love your husband or your spouse 2 days out of 3, you're ahead of the game. And I think that's probably true in friendship, too. It's taken years for me to understand that dying doesn't end the story. It transforms it, edits, rewrites the blur and epiphany of one-way dialogue. Most of us wander in and out of one another's lives until not death, but distance does us part. Time and space and the heart's weariness are the blander executioners of human connection. I have several recurring dreams about Caroline. In one, she is living calmly in the woods in a little house of blues and greens. In another, I am typing a letter to her, and the ink keeps disappearing on the page as I write. She is always dead or dying in these dreams, but they are not awful or anguished. The reach between us always trumps the loss. And yet my one unbearable dream is the one in which she is sick and in treatment, and I cannot find her. We have lost touch, or a phone has been disconnected, or my key breaks off in a locked door with her on the other side. There are many variations on this dream, the one from which I wake up clawing at space. But the message is unchanged. Life, not death, has intervened. She has been thoroughly alive in the meadows and woods with the dogs, through each rowing lesson and argument and carefree phone call. Her death these days is somewhere down the hall, behind a closed but unlocked door. But for now, she is river tan and laughing, and pretty soon the phone will ring and one of us will say, "What are you doing?" And it will all begin again.